this dusty roadside, boots sinking in the old red clay. The sun is sinking slowly, painting gold on the end of the day. I hear the river calling, like it knows what I came here for. To lay down all my sorrows right beside its quiet shore. And every mile behind me feels like lessons carved in stone. But tonight the prairie holds me like it says I'm not alone. So I sing my heart wide open to the wild and endless sky. Let the winds of fate blow softly as the stars are drifting by. I'm a woman still unbroken, though the night is deep and long. And I'll keep walking forward with the courage of my song. I trace forgotten footprints of the girl I used to be. She dreamed of far horizons and a life so wild and free. But storms can carve a spirit like the canyon carves the stone. Now I stand here stronger, even standing here alone. The moon begins its shining, silver light on fields of grain. Every shadow on the roadside feels like pieces of my pain. So I sing my heart wide open to the wild and endless sky. Let the winds of fate blow softly as the stars are drifting by. I'm a woman still unbroken, though the night is deep and long. And I'll keep walking forward with the courage of my song. Oh, maybe love will find me, maybe dawn will call my name. But even if the road is lonely, I will walk it just the same. 'Cause somewhere in the distance is a fire that waits for me, a quiet place to rest my heart, a home where I can be. So I sing my heart wide open to the wild and endless sky. Let the winds of fate blow softly as the stars are drifting by. I'm a woman still unbroken, and my soul is burning strong. And I'll keep walking forward with the courage of my song. Wind rolls over the valley and carries my song away. Down by the river where the long grass waves, I walked alone through the dust and the haze. The sun was low, painting gold on the ground, and every memory echoed like a faraway sound. Mama once told me, girl, follow your flame, but the wind of this life never blows the same. I chased every dream on a broken down road, carrying love like a heavy old load. So I sang to the night, to the stars up above, to the stories I lost, to the hearts that I love. Holding on strong through the wild, through the pain, 'cause a country girl stands even under the rain. I remember your voice in the heat of July, saying stay for a moment, but we both knew a lie. You were a fire I could never contain, a warm summer storm with no promise of rain. But I loved you anyway, more than I should. Even broken cowboys can be sometimes good. But seasons keep changing and hearts rearrange, and nothing out here on the prairie stays the same. So I sang to the night, to the stars up above, to the stories I lost, to the hearts that I love. Holding on strong through the wild, through the pain, 'cause a country girl stands even under the rain. Whoa, maybe someday our paths will cross again. Maybe forgiveness will wash us like rain. But tonight I'm alone, with the wind on my skin, and the whole wide west where my new life begins. So I sang to the night, to the stars up above, to the stories I lost, to the hearts that I loved. I'm stronger than shadows, than lost and the pain. A country girl's heart always rises again. Down by the river where the long grass waves, that's where I'll leave all my yesterday's ways and walk toward tomorrow with a brave, steady flame. I ride this lonely prairie road where the twilight paints the sky in gold. Your shadow follows where the memories roam, but I keep moving, finding my way home. The saddle creaks like an old sad tune, and the stars start waking with the rising moon. I'm stronger now, though I walk alone. My heart's still learning how to live on its own. I'm chasing freedom through the open land, holding courage in my trembling hands. You were a storm I had to leave behind, but I survived one wild sunrise at a time. Tonight I ride, and the wind is mine. Your voice once wrapped around my name, like summer rain and a burning flame. But fire fades and the truth stands still. We can't return to what we couldn't heal. The river's whisper shows the way, and the night birds sing what I can't say. This woman's heart was bruised but not destroyed. There's beauty growing in the empty void. I'm chasing freedom through the open land, holding courage in my trembling hands. You were a storm I had to leave behind, but I survived one wild sunrise at a time. Tonight I ride, and the wind is mine. Maybe someday our roads will cross again, but I won't break like I did back then. I found my spirit, I found my voice. Now every heartbeat is my choice. The dawn is coming with a gentle glow, light in fields only the brave can know. I breathe it in and I finally see this endless horizon is calling to me. The past is dust on my boots and rings, but hope is blooming like a summer rain. I whisper thank you to the sky above for teaching me strength is a different kind of love. I'm chasing freedom through the open land, holding courage in my determined hands. You were a storm I had to leave behind, but I survived one wild sunrise at a time. And now I ride, this heart is mine. The wind remembers, but I ride on. I ride alone. Cold wind on this dusty road, I left my little hometown far behind. Fields of golden wheat still stay in my mind. Sunset paints the sky in faded gold, and every mile reminds me I'm so did we. Now freedom is the only thing that's calling me. Stars above me whisper where to go. I follow their light, steady and slow. Finding who I am along the way. Maybe someday our paths will meet again on some forgotten road beyond the bend. But now I breathe the night, I feel alive. This is my moment, this is my right. Oh, I'm riding on through the wild and open plain. Heart is steady like the rhythm of the rain. Every tear, every heartbreak washed away. I'm stronger than before, I'll be okay. I ride alone, but I'm finally home inside my soul. Night rolls in like a tired old friend, and I'm walking this dusty road alone again. My boots remember every mile, every broken dream. But I still follow that trembling light ahead of me. 'Cause I'm holding on to the fire in my chest, even when the world feels heavy on my breath. I'm a woman of the wild, I stand where storms collide, and I rise every time from the ashes inside. Rise from the ashes inside. There were nights I cried, with no one by my side, and the wind carried secrets I tried to hide. But the sky told me, girl, you were born to survive. And the dawn whispered hope as it opened wide. So I close my eyes and I hear my heart speak. Strength ain't loud, piece by piece by piece. I'm holding on to the fire in my chest, even when the world feels heavy on my breath. I'm a woman of the wild. I stand where storms collide, and I rise every time from the ashes inside. And I rise, and I rise from the ashes inside. Evening settles on the dust-red road. I'm walking slow with a heavy load. The prairie wind keeps a whispering low, like it somehow knows the places I can't go. My memories rise like wildfire smoke. All the tender words we never spoke. I trace your name in the fading light, wondering if you feel me tonight. And the sky turns gold as the day folds in. I breathe again, I breathe again. Take me back to the open fields where the heart breaks slow and the truth reveals, where hands were warm and the world stood still. And love was something more than just a thrill. Take me back, oh, take me back to where I learned to feel. Coffee steam on a quiet dawn, boots on the porch, the radio on. I hear your laugh in the morning haze, like a ghost that never fades. And the road runs long, but it leads somewhere. I'll follow if the truth revealed, where your touch was warm and the world stood still, and the only thing we had was real. Take me back, take me back. I'm still learning how to feel. Evening settles and I walk slow, where the prairie wind still calls me home. I packed my last thin suitcase, left the city lights behind me cold. Got the feeling in my heart that's older than the stories ever told. The highway starts right here now, stretching out beyond the distant sight, chasing after the final promise of the setting western light. The tires sing a steady chorus on the worn out endless ground, the quietest kind of freedom that I have ever found. The plains are wide and golden, stretching out beneath the sun and blue. The silence of the journey is honest and so completely true. I watch the clouds move slowly, painting shadows on the vast open land, the perfect kind of moment that the soul can truly understand. I traded all the drama for the rhythm of the simple, honest drive. This constant, steady motion keeps a lonely heart alive. Feel the rhythm start to climb now, steady and strong and fast. This joyful, simple feeling is the kind that's built to last. The windows are wide open, letting the melody soar and climb. Oh, this is the long road to the west, the sound of the wheels turning round and round, the strongest steady rhythm that can never be found on the ground. Got the Fickles guitars driving, bold and so clean. The endless open highway is the best thing I have ever seen. I pass the quiet towns now, each one a memory of the past, knowing that this restless feeling is the kind of truth that's built to last. The miles are ticking quickly, every single one is true and clean. This constant, steady journey is the best life that has ever been. The radio is playing low now, a simple, gentle, quiet tune. The sun is setting quickly, painting the sky in crimson, deep and red. I feel the simple wisdom that the western spirit spread. There's no turning back now, the journey only flows in one direction, finding the kind of freedom that demands no explanation or protection. The trail is calling softly, low and steady, clear and true. Oh, this is the walking quickly. The landscape is a blur of green and brown. I'm driving past the quiet troubles of the distant sleeping town. The only law I follow is the speed that sets the engine free. This simple constant motion is the greatest thing to me. The air is rushing quickly, carrying the scent of dust and rain, washing out the quiet shadow in every single pane. Feel the rhythm start to climb now, steady and strong and fast. This honest, simple energy is the kind that's built to last. The volume's cranked up high now, letting the melody take the lead. Oh, this is the classic country drive, the sound of the wheels turning fast into the most powerful rhythm running right through me and you. Got the melody soaring, bright and so clean. The endless open road is the best life I have ever seen. The shadows of the afternoon are lengthening across the lane. I wash away the sadness, I wash away the heavy strain. The simple rhythm of the journey is the only one I trust, breaking through the silence, rising from the simple dust. I pass the quiet diners where the coffee is hot and black, knowing I won't be looking, I won't be coming back. The engine purrs with satisfaction, powerful and so strong. This steady, happy feeling is exactly where I belong. I let the high notes carry the joyful truth across the air. A simple, honest freedom that dispels every single care. Oh, this is the classic country drive, the sound of the wheels turning fast and true. Strongest, steady rhythm that can never be found on the ground. Got the melody soaring, bright and so clean. The endless open road is the best thing I have ever seen. Drive fast, freedom, go! I saw the light hit the mountains, painting the stone golden red. The quiet of the wide land settles softly overhead. My horse is saddled tight now, the rope coiled clean and slow, getting ready for the long ride to where the wild winds blow. The sun climbs high and quickly, burning off the morning haze. I live my life by the rhythm of these open, dusty days. The air smells like dry grass and the leather of the worn out tag. There are some quiet lessons on a trail where you can't look back. The work is hard and honest, the kind that makes the heart feel clean. I wouldn't trade this dusty journey for anything I've ever seen. You learn to trust the silent sky and the wisdom of the old ground. The truest kind of peace is the kind that's never sought but found. Felt the melody rise up, slow and honest, clear, empty sky. The warmth of the coffee cup is the comfort I can find, leaving all the hurry, anxious worry far behind my mind. The simple silence of the campfire is the truest kind of art. The old guitar is playing now, a simple, gentle, quiet tune, waiting for the high moon to fade away too soon. I wouldn't trade this fastness for the noise of the city street. This rugged kind of freedom is impossibly sweet. The trail ahead is long now, but I know the way by heart. Oh, the sound is wide and clear from a woman singing out the plain truth. A deep, honest longing for the simple days of youth. The melody is long and low, sighing soft and deep. It's the silent promise that the honest cowboys keep. Yeah, that's the truth of the trail, just the good old life. These walls were once my world, a cage I called a home. Four corners held my dreams, I was too scared to roam. But a whisper in the wind kept calling out my name, lit a fire in my soul, a tiny flickering flame. And now I'm dancing with the river, singing with the breeze, finding my reflection in the whisper of the trees. I'm learning how to fly now, leaving all the gray behind. 'Cause freedom isn't a place, it's a state of mind. Yeah, I'm finally painting pictures in my own sky. The chains that used to hold me are just rust now on the ground. In the quiet of the wild, a new courage I have found. Every sunrise is a promise, every sunset is a prayer. Thankful for the open air, the breath of life so rare. And now I'm dancing with the river, singing with the breeze, finding my reflection in the whisper of the trees. I'm learning how to fly now, leaving my own sky, finally free. Met you where the sagebrush grows and the sun bleeds red and low, just a silhouette against that canyon afterglow. You had a quiet smile and kindness in your eyes, said you were just a drifter under the desert sky. Taught me how to read the stars and how to face the wind. Showed me that a broken heart could learn to love again. We shared our fires and warmth on nights that got so cold. You whispered stories of your life, more precious than pure gold. You know for a love so true, but I found my forever the moment I found you. Out here in this wild land, you're the only home I knew. And oh, you wrote my heart just like a wild Mustang. In the silence of the prairie, I knew nothing left to hide. My cowboy under the desert sky. My love forever by my side. Rain came down last night now, turning the trail to heavy mud. The wheels are spinning slowly, fighting off the rising flood. The horses strain true. This kind of honest struggle is the only thing we know to do. We left the easy paved road far behind us in the sun, knowing that the hard work has only just begun. The air is thick and heavy, smelling like wet dirt and sweat. The greatest strength you find is the one you haven't summoned yet. The rhythm of the churning tires is a slow, insistent, deep refrain, washing out the quiet sorrow, washing out the heavy strain. You learn the value of the effort when the goal is far away, fighting for every inch of progress through the long and difficult day. Feel the heavy bass of driving, slow and steady, deep and low. A quiet, stubborn current where the steady efforts grow. The spirit is set hard now, ready for the slow, rough progress. This is the dirty road country, the sound of the wheels turning slow and hard, fighting for the progress, ignoring every scar. Got the electric guitar rough now, playing low and deep and true. The honest, difficult journey that is waiting here for you. The sun breaks through the clouds now, turning the mud to steaming brown. You won't find this kind of character in the easy, pampered town. The truth is in the struggle, in the grip you hold so tight, demanding the true freedom with all your honest might. The melody is a strong line pushing through the thick and heavy ground. The shadows lengthen quickly, but the journey still must last. The moments of frustration are quickly becoming the past. The simple, steady rhythm is the only honest way to win, leaving all the noise and chaos where the simple road begins. I tune the old dial slowly past the static and the low soft hum, and then the perfect melody finally gently, softly come. The song is faint and dusty, like a memory from a distant year, washing all the modern hurried chaos out of my ear. The rhythm is a simple waltz now, carrying the quiet on the breeze, a gentle, faithful comfort that finally puts the heart at ease. The voice is clear and honest, though the signal's weak and thin, telling tales of simple courage where the true life can begin. I close my eyes and listen to the faint, soft background crackle and the hiss, the sound of an old true promise, sealed with a quiet kiss. The band is playing low now, just the piano and the gentle strings, the kind of peaceful feeling that the old music always brings. Feel the warm piano rising low and resonant and slow, a current of deep nostalgia where the gentle feelings grow. The air is thick with memory, ready for the slow, true release. Oh, this is the song on the old radio, the sound of a simpler time, the gentle, slow progression is perfectly sublime. Got the guitar playing warm and slightly muffled and deep. It's the silent, honest story that the quiet listeners keep. They say that things get better, that the sound gets sharp and clean, but this subtle, dusty rhythm is the best that I have ever seen. I wouldn't trade the softness, the quiet, distant, gentle sway for all the loud, sharp music that the world plays out today. This gentle tune is the only true companion I need to ride. I sit and let the soft light fade, watching the final shadows crawl. The only law I follow is the music when it starts to call. The truth is in the static, the simple rhythm is the key, guiding the quiet traveler back to simplicity. Song on the old radio, the sound of a simpler time, the gentle, slow progression is perfectly sublime. Got the guitar playing warm and slightly muffled and deep. It's the silent, honest a story that the quiet listeners keep radio slow.